What's up, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel in the Burnley FIFA 18 career mode here on the channel. And we got somewhat of a preseason-esque. We got the preseason to show you, and we got a preseason-esque video going today. It's a shorter one. We're not showing too much. I mean, preseason, that we're at the point where we ain't too bothered. We want to get into the 8th grade, so we're going through preseason. It's a shorter video. I only show key stuff in the preseason usually, but you can see even in this match, I didn't want to show too much because you can see this is one of the craziest kit clashes I have ever been in my life, and I didn't even think it was going to be this bad when I picked the kits. But you see, we're playing Rubin Kazan in the preseason tournament. And both teams are creating chances, but this match was a little bit of an eye-opener. I can't lie to you. You'll see the result in just a minute. But, I mean, it was a bit of an eye-opener. It was pretty difficult, to be honest. Even though we're creating a few chances, we're creating a couple, it was hard to create. It was a lot harder than it might seem at the moment right now, because we are testing the goalkeeper. And the first thing I realized, I don't know how you guys feel about it, because I don't know how you guys play the game, but you should all know if you've been on this channel, I like to play on slow game speed. This game just looks like we've got a whole bunch of speedsters. We got Barry Allen on the pitch, we got Wally West, we got Zoom, we got Jay Garrick. It's just, everyone is moving at 100 miles per hour. The ball is just pinging around the pitch, and we ended up going down to Rubin Kazan 57 minutes into our preseason. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to do Burnley justice, man. I want to make you Burnley fans proud. But I'm starting to realize it's going to be a lot harder than I may have originally thought. Moving forward, we are going to take the game speed down. We're going to put on slow. I think I'll feel a little bit more comfortable. The game feels, it just like the ball pinging around. But we did create a chance trying to get ourselves back into the game. But it was Ashley Westwood, unfortunately, in front of the goal. Maybe if we had a striker in front of the goal, he would have been able to put that away. But we did make a few changes with it being preseason, trying some players out. Sam Vokes, Jack Court coming onto the pitch. Rubin Kazan gave the ball away carelessly. A nice little flick to Robbie Brady right there. Slid it into Hendrick. He slid through Sam Vokes, who just came on the pitch off the bench. And he makes an impact. 17 minutes into the game, we get ourselves back level. So really, the passing and the creation in a situation like that, I felt good. The ball was moving around well. Everyone was moving well off the ball. But I feel like against a stronger opposition, we won't really be able to do that. And I feel like, of course, it's just one game at this point. I feel like we're definitely going to need a new striker. That's what I felt like we need. I feel like we're definitely going to need a new striker. But we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, of course, it's only one game. 89 minutes in, and Rubin Kazan testing us again. But the game did end 1-1. It's not the worst result ever. I did want to get a win from our first game in charge of Burnley, but wasn't that easy. We came out of that. In the end, what I was planning on doing is doing one game in the group stages, simming the rest. If we made it into the knockout stages, we play one game in the knockout stages. So that's what we was aiming for. We did play against Cologne in the second game of the group stages, or Cologne, whatever you want to call them, Cologne or Cologne, depends where you're from. But third game of the group stage, CSK in Moscow, drew that game, which made we were into the knockout rounds. Now, I simulated the game against Cologne again. We beat them again. That's why I simmed it. We beat them once. I thought if I sim them again, we probably should beat them again. We did beat them, and we were into the next round. We were showing the simulation right there. I was focusing on Hendrick and Tarkovsky, because I feel like there isn't anyone else on the team worth training, if I'm completely honest. The players who are worth training are on loan at the moment. But what happened right there, I'm only just realizing as well, in editing that, I edited out one of the simmed games. So it kind of ruins what happened even more. What happened is when I was playing the game, I got into the first knockout round match against PSV Eindhoven. I simulated that. We won. I got into the next match, and I thought, I'm going to sim this one, and if we win, I'll play the final. Not knowing that was the final. So that game that I just showed you right there against Cologne was the final. And I thought it was the semi-final, because obviously I'm thinking you get out of group stages, you play a quarter-final, you play a semi-final, then you play a final. But obviously in this preseason tournament, a little bit shorter, different rules. You get out of group stages, semi-final, then final. That's what it was. So I simulated through both them matches by accident. I forgot to even, well, I missed out editing the goddamn the match against PSV. But you can see right there just before the end, before we get to the final screen, we did do a scout future star, and we got a player who, I mean, the physicals look, I don't know what them physicals means. Those can't be his physicals now. They must be maybe his potential physicals. We'll let you know, we'll update you in the next episode, which should be out tomorrow. But I'm just saying, he looks crazy, man. But next episode, that's it for today's episode. Next episode, we are going to kick off the Premier League season, and it couldn't be any more difficult. We're playing against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Now, Burnley beat Chelsea. I mean, you probably know that in real life they beat them. Now, if you've been on this channel, you might know I'm somewhat of a lucky omen. We done a Leicester City career mode in FIFA 16. They won the league. Now, I started that career mode before everyone was jumping on the Leicester bandwagon. I done it before everyone thought they had a chance. When I done my Leicester career mode, Jamie Vardy was a goddamn 68 overall. Riyad Mahrez was like a 72. Leicester were garbage, and they went on to win the league. I'm taking credit for that. Last season, I chose West Brom, and West Brom had a banging season. This season, I'm choosing Burnley, and Burnley have already started the season on fire. Credit me, man. I'm the lucky omen. But that's it for today's episode anyway, guys. Like I said, tomorrow's episode, we are going to kick off the Premier League season, and we're going to get into the nitty-gritty business. And hopefully we could do well, pick up a point at least against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Love you guys. Peace.